Hey y'all. If it loads, you'll be able to see what it is. I guess you know that it has a flash warning, but I wanted you to see the opening, animation, the opening scene, because it's so cute. I love the style of this. I have played a little bit of this with Josh, um, and I know enough to know that this game is more than what it seems. Um, But then we stopped playing, and then we hadn't picked it back up. And I was like, you know what? I want to play that game some more. And um, if I wait for both Josh and I to be like, yes, let's go play Little Goody Two Shoes some more, it'll never happen. So I'm recording it, and then he can watch it. So that kind of seems best for everybody. Hopefully it won't be too boring to watch. I don't know. But look at this. It's so freaking cute. Ugh. I'm gonna turn up the sound a little bit. She's so cute. And she's so sassy. It's got that, 90s anime aesthetic. Or I should say, I love the trend in games where, Sea of Stars did it. I'm sure there's other games that have done it, but it's it's a retro aesthetic, but it's upgraded retro aesthetic, that uses uh, that takes advantage of the capability of modern consoles and technology and stuff. So that's probably better animation than actually was in most 90s anime. I don't know, maybe that's anyway, I'm excited.
Little Goody Two Shoes.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess let's. Yes. Force skip. I just want to take a quick peek of these. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave the voice acting on, but I think it's not full voice acting. It's anyway, you'll see. Okay. Sure, even though I didn't change anything. New game! Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Once upon a time, in the heart of a remote valley, an elderly woman ventured deep into the woods in search for mushrooms. I don't know why this isn't narrated, but it's not. When all of a sudden she heard a loud cry in the distance. My goodness! Cradled inside a rope basket was a cheerful baby girl. Oh my, what do I do? I love this. Worry not, my dear. I'll name you Elise. And so, Holly and Elise spent their days together in the village of Kieferberg. She was a right nuisance. And both grew closer, as both grew closer, so did their love for one another. Look, Granny, look! Well done, Elise. Not all bliss lasts forever, and as time went by, so did Holly's. I'll take care of you. I'll do whatever it takes, Granny. Don't cry, my love. You've always said you wanted it. I'm sure you'll cherish it. Granny! I love you, Lise. Thank you for granting my only wish. Oh, that's so good. Should have brought a tissue. Not because I'm emotional, but because I'm congested. I don't get emotional. Ugh. For goodness sake, there goes my last match.
For goodness sake!
See, she's sassy. Oh, I'm so tired of this place. And I'm so tired of cords getting tangled up in my computer. For goodness sakes. For goodness sake. Sakes? For goodness sake. Sakes. Which one feels better? Is it wrong to say for goodness sakes? I all of a sudden can't remember what I ever actually say. Do I say for goodness sakes? I'm gonna continue. I'm spiraling. Oh, I'm so tired of this place. Wash my sheets, Elise. Sweep my floors, Elise. Elise! Oh, I'd show them. I'd make them scrub my pots and pans. My shoes, even. Have them wipe down all my windows, every last one. Clean out my hearth and fetch me some water. Better yet, I'd have them running around calling me Miss Elise all day. Oh, if only I were rich. All the steak I could ever want, all the shiny dresses, one for each day of the week, with shoes and jewels to match. And maids, all the maids I could ever want. Oh, if only. Well, one can dream. Elise? Oh, for goodness sake. The guy in the back's kind of hot. On your way home, lass. What are you doing wandering about in the dark, Elise? You ought to know it's dangerous out here. I'm not wandering about, Mr. Ludwig. I've been working late, if you'd so kindly believe. You know better than to put yourself in danger. Oh, sorry. You know better than to put yourself in danger, Elise. If anyone's putting me in danger, it's you. I'd be home already had you not stopped me for an earful. Come now. We've got good reason to worry. All this vigilance, for what? What am I to be afraid of? The witch? Watch your words, Elise. You're not to question such matters. What do you say we walk you home? I believe I'll be just fine on my own, Mr. Heinrich. No more detours, Elise. It's for your own good. Lest I come across the witch, I know. Let us hope you don't come to regret your words, lass. What accent am I giving them? I don't know. Trying not to think about it too much. Oh, I can't stand these folks. Alright, let's get this tutorial over with. I think the only way to let me go is this way. So I'm not going to waste everybody's time checking. Because she just says the same thing. Oh, I better get home. Look at this. Look how good this looks! Look at it! It looks so freaking good. Makes me angry. It's stupid how good this looks. Oh yeah, isn't there something over here? I guess not. Okay. Alright, why am I walking? Why am I wasting everybody's time walking? I've had coffee, by the way. Pine tree this, pine tree that. Everything's about pine trees around here. Ah, here's the thing I was thinking of. Hello. There we go. I got grapes! And my jaw's popping! My jaw is popping for the grapes!
For goodness sake!
Yeah. It's impossible to keep this lantern lit in this wind. Guess I'll be finding my way home in the dark, I suppose. Hope you can't hear my jaw popping on this stupid microphone. I mean, it's not that good of a microphone. I don't think you can. Let me save, please. Save for progress? Yes. And we're gonna save over these. I suppose I'll have to chop some more wood soon. Just when I'd gotten rid of all those pesky splinters and blisters. Covered in aged scars, the tree trunk sits bare, its dry surface exposed to the elements. Sounds like my ass. Sorry, it's real dumb. Oh. Is it this that I'm... Sorry, I thought there was something else over here to like... Alright. Alright, enough time wasted.
What in the Lord's name?
What in the Lord's name happened here? I ought to find my matches. Find the tinderbox. It's no use going in the pantry, is it? There's nothing to eat in this house. I ought to find my tinderbox and light a fire. It's too dark to tell what happened here. Oh, that's what she's gonna say. And I think the tinderbox is upstairs. Oh, my stupid jaw. Shout out to all my TMJs. Ah! What? What was that thing? Was I dreaming, or... What was I thinking leaving it here? Item get! I ought to light the fire now. Yeah, lantern. Ooh, look at all these endings, y'all. We won't be doing all of these on camera, I am guessing. I don't know, maybe we will. I'm not going to speak for future Steenie. I really ought to go through all this junk sometime, I suppose. A small wooden trunk filled with various knickknacks. And a narrator with a slight congestion. Whoever broke into my home must be out there somewhere. How am I supposed to sleep like this? Shuddering in the wind, the glass panes tremble in their wooden frames. It's been a long time. Oh, sorry. It's been a long time since I've gone into Granny Holly's room. Not that there's anything to see there, anyhow. This thing's still not working, is it? I mean, it's ticking. I'll have to have a word with Mr. Wilhelm sometime soon, I suppose. The clock's hands grate dutifully through time, struggling to turn with each passing second. Maybe it's slow. That makes sense. Fire. Fire!
What is this?
Good grief! What if it was that witch the townsfolk have been going on about?
Keep it together, Elise.
Yeah, keep it together. If she says it, I'm not gonna read it. Just so you know. It was definitely a burglar. That said, I'm not going anywhere without my broom. What are you gonna do with your broom? Gonna broom them to death? Item get! At least they didn't get into this trunk. Despite its visibly worn appearance, the old trunk keeps its contents safe and secure. I don't have the time to tidy this mess up. A big, shiny iron pot. Its inner surface is covered in scratches. Oh, thank goodness they didn't touch Granny's spinning wheel. Oh, thank goodness they didn't touch the spinning wheel. That'd be terrible. Who in the Lord's name got into my house? So he's going in the pantry. There's nothing in. Nothing to eat. Okay. I think that's everything to interact with. Sorry, I'm gonna look at everything. How long has it been since I last used this thing, I wonder? Stringy cobwebs and dust cling to the old oven's wooden doors as though sealing them. Ooh, I'm gonna get a farm! Sorry, that was obnoxious. This isn't the time to be watering the garden, is it? Weathered by time, the well's wooden structure stands frayed and worn. Steenie's go get the farm! Love me some farming! Looks to me like she has plenty of wood. Although, you know, I don't know how much you would go through in a day. In this kind of, you know, pastoral, living. I could go call for help, but no, not a chance. I'll deal with this mess myself. Kieferberg's rooftops decorate the rolling hills far off in the distance. There you are, you! Shameless thief!
Out with it!
Give me back all you took! Right
Hurry
now! Wait, please. Please forgive me.
Out with it!
Explain yourself, you wretch! Hold on, I'm gonna get a coffee while she spanks this little girl. Was it that little squeak? Explain yourself, you wretch! What were you doing in my house? Wait, please don't hit me. I was just hiding. There were these men and I won't ask you a second time, thief.
Hurry it up!
Give me back everything you took right now. I didn't take anything. I was just scared. Please, I beg of you. Show me your hands.
Oh, but
I didn't take anything, ma'am.
Uh,
Now show me your pockets and make it quick. you, I didn't steal anything, ma'am. This is all I have, I swear. Coins and wheat? What are you doing up here in the mountains?
Oh,
I,
that's...
I'm a traveler, ma'am.
Huh?
Turn around. Bend over. Kidding, sorry. Been too much on naughty and stuff. You say you're a traveler. Are you all by yourself?
Yes.
Yes, I'm traveling alone. I hoped I could rest for the night in this village, but I saw some people walking in the woods. It frightened me, so I ran someplace to hide. Be that as it may, you're still...
But
Oh, please forgive me, ma'am. I didn't mean to make such a mess.
Oh, shut it!
Would you stop calling me that?
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
For goodness sake.
Alright, well... I might let you go. If you can prove your innocence, that is.
Oh,
I don't know what else I can do, ma'am. Well, you can start by cleaning up this mess. And then you can...
I'm sorry.
Ma'am?
I did it!
Yes, that's it! A maid!
Alright.
Listen carefully now. First, you'll be tidying up the mess you've made. In fact, you can clean my whole house from top to bottom. That'll teach you not to go storming into strangers' homes.
I'm sorry.
Ma'am, complaining already, are you? Wouldn't you agree that this is the least you can do?
Yes.
Oh, of course, I'll gladly do it, ma'am. Good. And in exchange, I suppose you can stay here. But no more thieving. I'm not a thief, ma'am. I'll be the judge of that, thank you very much. Anyhow, you work for me and I'll give you a place to stay. Fair enough, wouldn't you say? It does sound fair, ma'am, and it is very kind of you, but I'm not a thief. Fine, you're not a thief. Now, would you stop calling me ma'am? Do I look like an old hag to you?
I'm sorry.
You don't. I apologize.
Alright.
My name is Elise, and you'd best remember it.
Yes.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. Rosemarine. Oh, she's so cute. So timid. My name is Rosemarine. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Elise.
For goodness sake.
Just Elise is fine. Come now, you have a lot of work to do.
Yes.
Yes, of course. I am congested and can't sing well. How could you even do all this? Look at my floors.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. Even Granny's plate shattered to pieces. What are you, a wild boar? I'm surprised you didn't break my windows and tear down the walls. Alright, well, you know what you did.
Anyway.
Anyhow, here, take this. Make certain you get into every nook and cranny, you hear? Yes, ma'am. While you're at it, you can sweep the chimney and clean out the fireplace, too. Oh, and wipe that stain off my wall and wash all my windows.
Alright.
I want this place sparkling by the time I wake up tomorrow, understood?
Of course.
Of course, ma'am.
For goodness sake.
And I told you to quit calling me that.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Come now, let me show you to the well out the back.
Oh, but
Oh, I can do it myself, Elise. Anything to make up for what I've done. Look here, lassie. I have no good reason to trust you. I didn't mean to. Every single corner of this house is to be absolutely spotless by sunrise. Dare to cross me even once, and I'll be having a word with the townsfolk.
You hear?
Are we clear? Yes, Elise. I'm sorry. I'll do my best. Be careful not to wake me either. I have Sunday Mass to attend tomorrow. I'm very pious, you know. I'll keep quiet. Good night, Elise. It's best I leave her be. I just gave her quite the earful after all. Is something the matter, Elise? No, it's nothing. Anything else to, like... Oh my gosh, stop. Yes, I know. Alright. Are her hands just together, or is she tied up? This game is so freaking beautiful! I shouldn't do that. Now I've got to take a drink. Granny Holly used to love this thing, didn't she? I never truly understood why, exactly. I mean, it's a nice tapestry. We've come to examine the tapestries. And I am Mickey Mouse. Now you've done it, Elise. There was hardly a need to be that harsh. But still... What if she's dangerous? Or... worse, even... What if she's the witch the townsfolk have been talking about? Oh, what would Granny Holly do, I wonder? She didn't raise me to be like this. I even threatened to tell on her, too. What's done is done, I suppose. I'll make sense of it tomorrow. It's best I go to bed. Sontag. It's morning already? Oh, fuck. I can't be late for Sunday Mass, or Father Hans will...
You can't be serious!
Good grief, what was I thinking? She's probably taking everything I own by now. Managing stamina. You will lose 1 bread for each time period that passes. That's 6 bread a day! Manage your normal food and key items to the item menu. Okay, like a game. You can consume... What is that? What is her little head item? You can use bleh and use bleh items through the item menu as well. I don't know what those mean. But okay. I don't know what those kind of items are. Thanks. So much for St. Walpurga's protection. Ugh, I ought to have thrown you out long ago, lassie. Palms joined in prayer, the wooden statue of St. Walpurga grants protection to the faithful. What a burn. This thing's still not working. I don't have a word. Oh, that is different. Did it always look like this? Girl, you don't even know your own tapestry. Don't even know your own tapestry. Psh. That moment when you don't even know your own tapestry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Or maybe not.
Hmm.
Doesn't seem like she took or broke anything, but... hey!
Rosemarine!
Rosemarine! Was that her name? I can't believe she tidied up and left just like that. I didn't even give her anything to eat last night, the poor thing. Yeah, bitch. Now, where could she have gotten to? Find Rosemarine. Small trunk filled with various knickknacks. When was the last time I even used these, I wonder? I've been using the cauldron for everyday things. Still can't bring myself to give this thing away, can I? An old spinning wheel rests in the corner, covered in a thick layer of dust and glistening cobwebs. She's gonna say the same thing. Yep. Sorry. Sorry for wasting everybody's time. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm thorough. She might say different stuff. I don't know. I'm not gonna go down to the field again. Look at her hair blowing in the wind. It looks so good. It's like playing a storybook. Oh, look at the little sway. Look at it sway. Ah. Sorry, I'm so phlegmy.
Rosemarine! For goodness sake.
There you are, you.
Elise.
Honestly, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I was intending to leave first thing in the morning, but I was afraid I'd get lost in the dark. Never mind, come with me now.
I'm sorry.
Are you taking me to the village? Who do you take me for, some wretch? Well, if the shoe fits. Forget what I said last night. Not exactly my finest moment. I didn't mean to be such a brute, truth be told. I'm sorry for what I did too. I got it. All of that's dead and buried. Now, come. I'm running late for Sunday Mass.
Yes.
Of course. Oh, wait for me, Elise. There are many mysteries to uncover in Kieferberg. I ought to keep my whole mouth shut. Or, my whole mouth. I ought to keep my whole mouth shut. About this whole ordeal. I don't know why that cracked me up. I ought to keep my whole mouth shut. All of it. All of my mouth. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I've got that, like, hanging on crud after the sick. I thought it wasn't as bad, but now that I'm, like, reading stuff and talking a lot, it's like all I can feel is the gunk in my whole sinus. So forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be doing a lot of that because I am not gonna hawk a loogie on microphone. So you're welcome. Just a professional like that. I don't have the audience to just not care and hawk loogies on camera like the game groups do. Burp and fart. I can't imagine what could happen if those folks caught wind of this. Kieferberg's rooftops decorate the rolling hills far off in the distance. I already read that. Oops. Flock? Oh my gosh, listen to the little jumping noises. Show me that good illustration, baby! Ugh. Oh, he's missing an eye.
I'm so glad.
Oh, I'm so relieved to see you. Where have you been? You know this goat? Yes, of course. We met on the way to Kaverberg. We've been together since. Yes, we were. Yes, we were. Oh, he's the cuddliest little thing, isn't he? The cuddliest little thing, you say?
Anyway.
Anyhow, I ought to get going. Wouldn't want to be late for Sunday Mass. I'm so pious, you know. Oh, yes, of course. I'll be back in a moment, Flock. I have to say, you did a decent job tidying up. You did pretty much everything I asked you to.
Oh, I'm so glad.
I'm so glad. I wanted to assure you I meant no harm, Elise. It kept me up for hours last night thinking you'd...
Oh, shush it.
I get it already. No need to tell me. Here, have some bread. You must be hungry.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Elise. You really are too kind.
For goodness sake.
Good grief. You do remember I hit you with a broom, right? Called you a thief, made you do my bidding and whatnot. Most folks would have tossed me right out the moment they found me, but you didn't. I suppose I didn't. Anyhow, I'm heading out.
All right.
Don't wander about and don't make a mess.
Of course.
I won't, Elise. Pursue your love interests. Ooh. Alright. So what I have gathered is that you can, like, talk to people and go on little dates with them. And so you can, like, here, let me see if I can pull up. So, like, the little breads under the heart, the life bar, I think that is, like, the different times of day. And so, you know, like, if I talk to Elise, she'll be like, I want to talk to you this evening. Will you, I have something important to tell you, or something like that. And so then you have to, like, make sure to be there during that time. If you don't, I don't know what'll happen because I haven't gotten that far. But, yeah, the first, when we were playing, I just, like, talked to everybody, and then I had all these dates scheduled, and it's like, I got too many bitches! So, I kind of just want to get, I don't know. Yeah, let's just keep on going. Yeah. At least I think so. That's the impression I got. Would you like to revisit the game's tutorials? No. Yes, and so we're gonna go down there. Okay, let's go. La, 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 la. I'll get an earful from Father Hans if I don't hurry up. You unlocked the map! Boodly, 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 boodly. Tasks, huh? Ooh, look at that map. Look at that beautiful AF map. That map's like, blow. I'm sorry. Ugh. Annoying myself. So yeah, I don't know how exactly the romantic dates work. I got the impression that you could, like, instigate them anytime. And so then I guess, like, going on dates builds your intimacy with the person. So I kind of want to get, like, a lay of the game. Before doing all that. Kind of just want to get more familiar with Kieferberg. Okay. Oh, that was weird. Oof. My poor voice. What's that? Is that another save? That's another save? Oh my gosh, really? I don't really think I need to save, because I just saved. What about you? Seen any witches about here? Watching solemnly over passers-by, the Lord's image rests eternalized in this wayside shrine. Okay. But I wanna examine the hay! Alright. There you are, Elise. Come here, why don't you? Good day, Granny Gretel. On your way to Mass, I see. Anything to keep Father Hans off my back. I have some fresh buns. They'll cheer you right up. Why don't you take a look? Lebkuchen's Bakery. It's always lovely seeing you, Elise. Look at her cute little chubby cheeks. Do I want? So I've got some matches. I don't have a whole lot of money, so we're gonna not. Anything else? Some pretzels, maybe. You ought to look after yourself, Elise. Well, I need more money for that, because I don't want to spend all my money right out the gate. I wonder what they call their currency. Spend your tea. I guess I'll just call it tea. Can I examine the swing? No. Oh. This silly old thing. To think, Lebkuchen and I used to spend entire afternoons taking turns on this swing. Secured by slightly frayed rope and covered with pine needles, the swing's wooden plank sways gently in the breeze. I really like using the narrator voice. It's fun. I'm gonna have entirely too much fun doing voices in this game. So get ready. Get ready for me to be obnoxious. Like, in, Bloomtown. These are for her goats, I'd wager. Resting atop one another, many blemished, discolored, and wrinkled apples await their turn in the stable. Everything all right, Mrs. Linda? Oh, Elise! Would you take a look at my poor flowers? That windstorm nearly uprooted all of them from their pots. What windstorm? Has nobody told you? Why, you've seen all these branches scattered about town. I heard Brunhilde's roof nearly came off. Oh, it was so frightening. I suppose. Is that all she's got to say? We ought to give our thanks to Saint Walpurga today, Elise. Pray our morning away yet again, I understand. Don't be silly now. It could have been much worse had it not been for her. Make certain you ask for her protection, too. Protection, Mrs. Linda? Living all alone up in that mountain can't be good for you, Elise. I'll be praying for your sake, too, rest assured. Thank you, Mrs. Linda. Might be best to seal our windows and doors, old Wilhelm, just in case. There she is, alive and kicking. Made it home all right last night, I see. Oh, sorry. Made it home all right last evening, I see. I did indeed, Mr. Bernard. You folks have your hands full today, it seems. Folks were scared out of their wits, I tell you. You make it sound like a trivial matter, old Wilhelm. Oh, it was a sight you wouldn't believe, lass. Branches and leaves piled up high against folks' doors, entire tree trunks, some of them. Surely that's a bit of an exaggeration. The alleys took a beating, that's for certain. Some say they heard the wind knocking at their doors. Old Yokin says it might have been the witch herself, but... Oh, here we go again. You can never be too certain, lassie. Anyhow, I'll be heading inside now. Let us hope for a better night's sleep. May the Lord hear you, Willem. Good seeing you, Elise. Oh, it must have been even worse up in the mountains. It wasn't that bad, believe it or not. Oh, it's such a relief. I'm afraid we weren't as lucky, sadly. Oh, I do hope nobody was hurt. We can thank both the Lord and Saint Walpurga nobody was, but many of the townsfolk got their windows shattered and their roof tiles blown off. What about you, Mr. Heinrich? Oh, it was awful. Our window shutters were ripped right off their hinges. It'll take all day to tidy up and fix everything. That's all right, dearest. The sooner we get to it, the sooner it'll be done. I can lend a hand if you'd like me to, Mrs. Ariane. Ariane? I don't know how to... Ariane? Oh, that's all right, Elise. Come now, you two. We'd best get inside. Anybody? I can save, but I don't really want to yet. All story events are marked with the book icon. If marked with the clock, they'll skip one time period. Okay. This action will skip one time period. Alright, well, is there anybody else to talk to? Oof. That's a little creepy. Okay. I think that it should let me pet the animals. 1 out of 5 stars. On Steam. Okay. Lepkuchen and I used to play about in the water all the time, didn't we? Though we're a little too old for that now, I suppose. Oh, I'm sure Mr. Bernard and Mr. Willem would love to see you playing around in that fountain. Forevermore decorated with blooming flowers, Kieferberg's crest rests atop the square fountain in its ancient glory. Alright, let's go. Gotta take a drink of coffee. Goodness, Elise, you look dreadful. Sorry, I had to take a drink of coffee. Good morning to you too, Miss Bertha. I wasn't certain you'd come today, Elise. Why wouldn't I, Mrs. Odalie? My, Elise, you do look quite tired. Couldn't catch a wink, I'd wager. Frightening, wasn't it? Oh, it must have been dreadful up in the mountains. Not at all. It seems you folks had it worse than I did. I know, that's hard to believe. That was no ordinary windstorm, I tell you. How so, Odalie? Oh, I've had it. I've about had it with this nonsense. She's saying it came from the woodland, that's what. Oh, Odalie, it's no use entertaining such notions, my dear. You'll see, Marielle. All I can see is we're running late for Mass. Goodness, what has Kieferberg come to? After you, Elise. The woodland, huh? I see a shiny.
Elise!
Good morning, Elise. Those are some creepy feet. Cute. How are you always so cheery, Freya? You took so long, I thought you weren't coming. I overslept a little, I suppose. Didn't get that much sleep last night.
What can we do?
Me neither, all because of that windstorm. Not even my little sprig could help me. Your sprig? I keep a tiny sprig of lavender under my pillow, you see. Sniffing it helps me sleep better, and it leaves such a lovely... Shh! Keep quiet, you two. I'm sorry, Mr. Willem. We'd best focus now, Elise.
Shush it, you.
You're the one wittering on, Freya. Let's see, what kind of voice should I give Father Hans? May the blessing of the Lord, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit be with us. May the hallowed Saints Walpurga take heed of our prayers. Amen. This Saturday, we will once again be celebrating our patroness, Saint Walpurga. As you all know, preparations for the festivities are already underway. Let us all contribute to the best of our abilities, brethren. That said, I am aware of what transpired last night. Several of our neighbors were severely affected by the windstorm. I urge everyone to lend a hand in clearing out the alleyways. Let us all have compassion for one another in these trying times. Let us Let us trust Saint Walpurga to guide our people and keep Kieferberg out of harm's way. May the Lord be with you, brethren. Amen. Samtag. I think that third letter's an N. I think it's just like a fancy N, you know? Took all you had to get out of bed this morning, I'd wager. What's with these creepy feet? Sugary devotee. Sugary, huh?
Shush it, you.
Very funny, Lebkuchen. Jokes aside, Elise. Don't I keep telling you to take your apron off for Sunday Mass? I'm certain the Lord couldn't care less, so why should you? You're riling me up on purpose again, Leb. Can't you tell?
For goodness sake.
I'd best get to work now before it gets late.
See you later, Elise.
Don't forget to come about later, Elise. I won't. Relationship menu. I kind of just want to go through like a day or two without doing anything with romance stuff. Check the relationships menu to track your suspicion levels at any time. Ooh. Open the locket to check on your romantic relationships with Rose and Marine Freya and Leb Kuchen. Open the locket. Okay, but what is... Sorry, I don't know how to do anything. Relate? Okay. Alright, so we... Oh my gosh, I didn't even look at those drawings. Hold on. Oh, look at these illustrations! They're so cute! Ah. Alright. I don't know what the suspicion... What all the... Like... Because to me that looks like suspicion levels would be really high. I don't know. Alright. I don't know. We'd best send word to Primeldorf before... Ah, at least didn't see you there. Send word to Primeldorf, Mr. Gustav? We're having folks from Primeldorf lend a hand with the festival this year, Elise. I heard the windstorm wasn't as bad up in the mountains, lass. Freya was fretting over you like you wouldn't believe. She was? You ought to thank the Lord for your good fortune. I was doing the other man's voice. For your good fortune, Elise. Certainly, Father. Hard at work, even on a Sunday, are you? When aren't I, Father? Sundays are meant for rest, Elise. You let us know if you ever need a hand, you hear? Of course, Mr. Gustav, thank you. No wonder Father Hans is such a miserable wretch. I would be too if I had to read this gibberish all day. Oof! Father Hans' holy scripture rests upon the altar, each page scrawled with annotations. I remember sneaking into Father Hans' study with Leb when we were children. These two rooms have nothing but junk in them anyhow. I've never seen water coming out of here. I wonder if they've ever been used for anything. Polished completely smooth, the pearly stone basin sits untouched. Really? Okay, there we go. Ooh. Item get! Ooh. There's something written on here. Hallowed Walpurga, sanctified be thy name. May thy will be everlasting, and thy grace all-embracing. Quenched thou shalt be on the Sabbath of the full moon. May this prayer find its restful place in thy life-bearing grove. A prayer? Or something else at the bottom. Kieferberg's offering lies in the crossroads, beyond the maypole. May thy thirst be quenched, thy blessings received. In the crossroads. Wonder who dropped this. Ooh. Heck yeah! I know where that is. Is this the same thing? Yep. Okay. Should I talk to her? I think this just instigates a date. Which I don't think I want to do yet. I kind of want to, like... but do you think the game wants me to do this? This must be Leb Kuchen's Bible. Let's see. Ugh, no, I can't do it. It's so tedious. I can't get past the first sentence. A copy of the Holy Scripture rests upon the altar beneath a thin layer of dust. Saint Walpurga, huh? basking in its holy glory, the image of Saint Walpurga solemnly watches over Kieverberg Church. Okay. What do we think? You know, like, yeah, let's do it. Couldn't sleep much last night, could you? Could you? Didn't sleep a wink. Explains the hilarity. You're hopeless, Lebkuchen. As long as you keep indulging me. So it's my fault, huh? Here you go, before I forget. Ooh, pretzel. Oh, you brought my favorite! Mr. Bernard said you were rather late getting home last night. Is that so? I did tell you it was almost time for supper when you stopped by. And I told you Miss Elma worked me like a donkey right up until nightfall. Mr. Bernard was fretting over you, is all. Mr. Bernard can find better things to do with his time, I'm certain. I need to give Lebkuchen like a more... I'm kind of giving her and Elise the same voice. You really are so stubborn, Elise. Anyhow, it's about time I head out. Say, I'll be up at the bell tower all afternoon if you'd like to keep me company. I'll be there, Leb. Okay. Yeah. Oh, what's up here? Ooh, oh, look at that! It's so pretty! This place always brings back such good memories. The fragrant mountain breeze frolics about the rolling hills, spreading its spring cheer all across Kieferberg. Cute! So cute. Oh my gosh. And we got a date with Leb. I stopped lighting candles ever since Granny Holly passed. Not that they ever did anything anyhow. Kept burning in the wake of a prayer, each candle's flame flickers in serene devotion. Okay.
For goodness sake!
Thank goodness that's over. What a bore. To think, I'll have to work all day until the evening. Sorry, my brain just broke. Each day has 6 time periods, but only 3 are working periods. Morning, afternoon, and dusk. All goals marked with the blank will skip one time period. Yeah. Alright. And, we can't all leave Kieferberg over this nonsense. Leaving? Who's leaving? Oh, Elise. It's that witch folks keep wittering on about. That windstorm couldn't have been a mere coincidence. Old Yuckins. Calm down, Brunhilde. Think of your baby. Now, I'm not one to believe such things, but... I thought you weren't buying into this nonsense, Miss Bertha. Why? Who are you to say it's nonsense, Elise? Germany conclusions. We all know old Yuckin's making too much of it, as usual. Oh, I hope you're right. Of course we do, Elise. It's just... last night was so frightening, it left us all wondering. I understand, Miss Dorothea. Yet fretting like this isn't... Worrying like this won't get us anywhere. Truly, Miss Bertha, you're right. For goodness sake. Oh, suspicion down. Alright. Lauralee. Can't be bothered to lend a hand in the alleys, Elise. Folks can look after their own homes, I'd say. Sparing yourself on a Sunday, I see. As a matter of fact, I happen to work every Sunday, Miss Loreley. All right, whatever you say, lassie. Say, have you seen my niece by chance? Molly? I'll take it you haven't, then? No, I don't think I have, Miss Loreley. She's been up to no good lately, you see. Running about, begging for food, skipping class, who knows what else. I see. Nothing a good whipping can't fix, anyhow. I wouldn't be so certain. Is there anything else to say? No wonder Miffy avoids her auntie like the plague. Yeah. You've seen what it did to the alleys, Marielle. Oh, Oldly, what are we to do with you? Is everything all right, Mrs. Marielle? Oldly here is making too much of that windstorm is all. You'll see, Marielle. See what, Mrs. Oldly? Old Yelkin's right, lass. That windstorm came from the woodland. It's that wretched witch. For goodness sake. You'd best keep such thoughts to yourself, Oldly. The townsfolk are already frightened. You wouldn't want to make it worse. I'm just simply trying to alert folks to the... You ought to watch your words, dearie. That's what happens when you try Mrs. Marielle's patience, I suppose. Alright, let's save. Save your progress, yes. I am gonna save over the first one, I think. Alright, do we want to talk to Freya? I think she gives us a gift. But then we have... Oh, what a mess. I will be going through here anytime soon, I suppose. Okay. So we're gonna work. And then in the afternoon we'll hang out with... Leb. The better you do, the better your reward. Do your best and spend your tea wisely in the shops. Alright. I need a drink. I'm so glad you dropped by, Elise. Won't you lend me a hand? I have my hands full tidying up after that windstorm, you see. I can lend you a hand with that, Mrs. Ariane. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that name right. Ariane? Ariane? I was hoping you could fetch me some eggs from the coop. Of course. Leave it to me, Mrs. Ariane. Ariane? Ariane doesn't sound right. Careful with the hens now, you hear. I dare say they're still riled up after last night. Out of my way, you feathered rat! So cute. Move with the D-pad. Pick. Okay. Alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm not doing well. I'm terrible! Ooh. That wasn't good. Oh, round 2. Okay. Good, I get another shot. Robin gets another shot! Ah, crap. The controls are a little finicky. No, that was too picky. Okay. Oh, so there's 2 rounds. Okay. Rank B. Okay, not bad. Took me a little bit to get used to the controls. Try again. No, I don't want to spend 5T. Tiffle? That's what it's called? Tiffle? You pass! Oh my, these will hardly do, Elise. How many eggs do you need? Heinrich's going to be rather disappointed, the poor lad. Okay. For your time, Elise. Thank you, Mrs. Ariane. I'm gonna have to look up that name, it's bugging me. Alright. Alright, I think now it is the afternoon. Yeah, date! But first we're going to... I want to pet the animals! Okay. How many villagers are there? Oh, it's wonderful seeing the laddies make merry, isn't it? It reminds me of my time with Gretel and your grandmother, Elise. You three used to be very close, I remember. Oh, we got up to some mischief, that's for certain. That's hard to imagine, if I'm honest. Seeing those laddies running about gives me hope, Elise. You, Freya, and Lebkuchen, too, all good girls. I can't say I won't leave town eventually, Mrs. Mechtilda. Kieferberg is our home, Elise. I would say that alone is worth our while. I suppose. Anything else? I don't want to disappoint her, but Kieferberg will never be worth my while, or anyone else's for that matter. Harsh. Oh, Elise. Ah, Elise, perfect timing. What's the matter, Mrs. Mario? Poor Odelie's losing her wits, you see. She's rather superstitious, after all. I suppose it could be bad, considering her age. Truly. She's been coming in and out of the alleys, too. Oh, she's been I gave her the wrong voice. I suppose she's fretting over the damage, but... Are you done with the cleanup, Mrs. Ariane? It's taking a while, but it's coming along. Odelie won't last a week carrying on like this. Without our support, I'm afraid she'll... Mrs. Muriel's making too much of it, I'm certain. It's not like Mrs. Odelie is going to die from fright. Elise! Elise! I'm busy. Shoo shoo. You're so boring, Elise. No wonder you're always in such a bad mood, Elise. Oh, I'll tell you who's always in a bad mood, you little... Please, Elise, come play with us. She won't. She's a coward. Coward, coward. Oh, I'll show you the coward. Give me that. How did you do that, Elise? Oh, she's good. You did it from so far away, Elise. You're making too much of it, you brats. Your arms are longer, that's why. Cheater! You're a cheater! Why, you? Cute. Right. Anything else? Oh. More good than bad coming our way, God willing. We best keep a positive outlook, Ludwig. The festival's a week away. Are you still talking about the windstorm? Even the lass has had enough of that, you see. Old Yuckin's right, Heinrich. It was more than a mere windstorm. Oh, for goodness sake. I think I speak for all of Kieferberg when I say it's better to be safe than sorry, that's all. Spreading this nonsense about town is doing more harm than good, Mr. Ludwig. I have to agree, old Odelie's losing her wits. Father Hans can have a word with her later. As for us, we have to act before it's too late, or we'll never hear the end of it. Act how? You can't, like, Stop the wind. What? I guess I can't go that way. I mean, it doesn't matter. I gotta go hang out with Len. Oh, is this Kitty? What are you doing here, Melly? Muffy? Eek! Elise! I'm doing nothing at all! Are you stuffing yourself full of Miss Lisbeth's apples again? Oh, but they're really sweet, Elise. Keep your grubby hands off me, Mindy. Your loss! This girl, I wonder if she'll be alright. Eating, like, garbage apples. Oof. Okay, that's work. And I've got a date. Working on a Sunday again, Elise. Ought to keep myself fed, I'd say. Say, Elise, we've been considering rebuilding these homes. These piles of rubble? What for? Sorry. Told you, fellas. Not a soul in Kieferberg will give it the time of day. I don't see how it would be worth the hassle, that's all. It's such a shame. They're sitting right by the village square, too. I mean, don't listen to a little girl. But who would choose to settle in Kieferberg, of all places? Come now, folks. If we don't rebuild our own town, who will? You're right, Gustav. This is our home, after all. There's no swaying you two, is there? Alright. Alright. Well... This is the crossroads. Yes. And then we're gonna do another save. Because, excuse me. Where's the map? I think that's where... Where's my date with Lebkuchen? I thought she said... I thought she said up here. Rosemary, Freya, okay, but I swear why is it not showing the date? Is it not actually the afternoon? Oh, at the church tower. Oh, crap. Okay, well, I'll go in here and then I'll go back.
What is this?
Was this opening here before, I wonder? This place is so stuffy. Stay sane. Oh, heck yeah. Item get! This looks like an awful lot like that old geezer's robe, doesn't it? What's this? The miracle of our beloved patroness, Saint Walpurga. After last evening's events, I have no choice but to take responsibility. Not only for Saint Walpurga's sake, but for Old Holly's as well. Huh? Granny Holly? On her deathbed, Old Holly confessed to all her sins. Among her most mundane missteps, she told me of Elise. Of her many prayers to cure her of her childlessness. Yet what struck me as remarkable was the miracle she claimed she was granted. that the woodland itself granted her wish for a child, as she put it herself. He granted her wish for a heavy price. How can this be? What did old Holly truly mean to say? If this truly did happen, and at least was conceived by Saint Walpurga's divine intervention, yet, if not for Saint Walpurga's blessing, then who is he? Old Holly didn't seem delirious, nor did she lose her composure. I have more questions than I can answer at this moment. What is going on here? I'd best hold on to this piece of paper. Oops. Item get!
What is this?
This is another prayer. Hallowed Walpurga, sanctified be thy name. I beg thou for a sign, a testimony to my plea. May you accept this offering, the remnants of thy miracle. Kivaberg welcomes thy blessings, thy guidance. Someone must be leaving these around. But who? You mean, like, a father? There's something else at the bottom. Find proof of our faith up at the peaks, buried within the windmill that once was. This is that old windmill up in the mountains. Flan! Oh. Hello? Ah! Uh-oh. A door? It's locked, too. What is this place? A man-sized sigil appears, chiseled into the door's gritty surface, surrounded by uneven, scattered crevices. What do I do? Help! Woo! What? What was that thing? Was I dreaming, or... I think I might need something to clear my mind. Investigate the notes further. I wonder if there's something up in that windmill. I don't know what that was about, or what that thing was, but what I saw in there was a ritual of sorts. There's no doubt about it. But I want to go back in. There was an item. I wonder how I get back in there. Okay. Well, I think it's still... I'd best not wander about too far. But... Oh, okay. Alright. Hold on. Oh, that's our sanity. Huh. Cool. Alright, I want to go up to the windmill, and then... I think it's still the afternoon. Yeah, because we want to, we gotta go hang out with our friend Lib. Oh. My... Okay, yeah. Sorry. Hawkeye, let's go to the windmill. Alright, well, let's look around first. Oh, so beautiful! Goodness knows what I would give to live in a castle just like that one. Yet here I am, a simple maid of all work. Shining in the distance, the monumental castle stands ephemeral and out of reach. Alright, let's see what's in here. The windmill that once was. This is it, surely. But I can't move this out of the way. Maybe I should come back some other day. Lame! Alright. Let's go hang out with our friend. So far, I like Leb the best out of all of our romantic interests. She's sassy. I have to pee. I want to get through the day. Sorry for all the backtracking. Do they have anything else to say? Hello? They could rebuild all of Kieferberg and it still wouldn't make a difference. Okay. Man. Ah, the hatred a young person has for their hometown. Alright. Church Tower. I think I saved at the beginning of this time period, so I don't think I need to save again. There we go. There she is. I'll spend time with her.
Rather cute, aren't you?
My, there's no need to run, Elise.
Shush it, you.
Who's running you? You're always like this, Lebkuchen. I can't help it. You're so easy to tease, Elise.
For goodness sake.
It's such a nice day out today. I could stay here until nightfall. In the mood for another earful from Father Hans, are you? Remember when we would sneak up here at nighttime? To look at the stars and snack on leftover pretzels, as if I'd forget that. Or that night that old geezer caught us. You'll never let that one go, will you, Elise? That wretch had me on my knees, praying for hours on end. Yet all you got was an earful. I recall praying right alongside you that night, don't you? Because you felt sorry for me, not because he told you to. You two will never see eye to eye, will you? What's there to see? You're the one who's put up with him for too long, the way I see it. It's not as though we've never been at odds with each other. Oh, spare me. Over what? You think I'm short of complaints? Indulge me, why don't you? Bald gazers like you belong in the pig pen, you oinker! Lebkuchen! He'll never hear us from up here, Elise. All right, but you're the one getting the lecture if he catches us. At the top of your lungs now! You're so ugly, not even Saint Walpurga can save you, you ogre! Dare tell me my hair is too long again, and I'll chop off whatever's left of yours, you old weasel! Did he really tell you that? For a clergywoman, that is. Who cares about some made-up rules, Leb? Aren't you feeling a lot lighter after all that, Elise? I can see you needed it, that's for sure. I'm no saint, after all, despite my veil. It's a shame you don't let your hair down more often, Leb. It suits you much better than that dust cloth on your head. My, you're such a charmer, Elise. All it does is weigh you down, and it makes you look gloomy, too. How do I look without it, then?
Shush it, you.
Oh, you're such a killjoy, Lebkuchen. Anyhow, Elise, it's best we move along, wouldn't you say? Those eggs won't collect themselves, I suppose. I'll be waiting for you by the bakery later, don't forget. Of course, Leb. I'll be there. Heart piece acquired! Liebesbeweis. I don't know where the emphasis would be on that. I'm a little rusty on my German pronunciation. Although I only ever sang German, so I never really learned emphasis. You'll get a love heart after every successful date. Check your progress in the relationships menu. task available. Well, what task? Man, I gotta pee real bad. Man, I might have to. I wanted to try to get through the day. But I have to pee real bad. How long have I been recording? Oh, an hour 30. Okay, yeah, we'll end off here. And I'll probably. Well, here, let me go save first. Why is it creepy? Why is everything creepy? I do hope she does catch on fire at this point, that's for certain. I don't know what does that mean? Okay, I gotta pay. Do I want to do a different save point? Yes. I guess. Okay. We're gonna end off here because I gotta pee real bad. And I don't know why it's creepy. I don't know why it's creepy now. Maybe it's because it's dusk. Things are scarier at night. Alright. I'm probably gonna record some more. I'll see you next time. Bye.